Welcome back. To discuss our last session about extracurricular activities at BSB, we were joined by Thomas and Jhon. Welcome, guys. How
Thanks.
are you doing today?
Fine.
I'm fine. I'm also fine.
Perfect. No, despite the weather, I hope we will have a nice session. So, Jhon,
Yep.
I'm sorry, you are from. Can you tell us a bit about yourselves? Where
Yeah,
are you
of course.
from and
So
what do you
I'm from
study?
Peru,
Mhm.
but I'm here in France since 10 years ago.
Mhm.
So
And what do you
that's all.
study in BSB?
So in BSB I study finance, and I am in pre-master.
Pre-master
Yep.
program. Okay. And how about you, Thomas? What do you study at BSB?
I'm also in pre-master and I study management, and next year I want to study marketing.
Next year you will study marketing.
Yes.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Switzerland.
From Switzerland.
Yes.
Okay. So how many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages, French, German, English, and I understand a little Italian.
Okay. Interesting. And how about you? I'm sure
So
you
French, Spanish, and a little bit English.
also. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot test the knowledge of your other languages, since I only speak French and English. So tell us more about the student life in BSB. Are you involved in any student associations? Maybe we can start with you, Thomas.
Yes, I'm the president of Melting Pots,
Mhm.
and it's an association that aims to support and help and integrate foreign students. And I also was in what we call a list, a sports office.
Mhm.
At the beginning of the year, we lost. It was unfortunate, but that's something I did. And
Lost. What exactly? What is this? Is it there is a contest?
it's some kind of contest, and you could compare it to an election, presidential election,
Okay.
where you have to do the whole campaign and everything.
Okay.
And we lost with about 17 votes, I think.
17 votes. Oh,
Yes.
such a shame. And what the winner gets if, for example, if you would win, what does it mean for you as
If you win, you're going to be the sports office, the sports association of the school for 1 year. It's like the
okay.
BDE, for example.
Mhm.
It's exactly like that. Like you're going to be for 1 year the sports office.
Okay, interesting. But it means that more responsibilities,
Yes.
more events, and you are receiving any budget from BSB, or you have to outsource the budget to run the associations?
When we started the whole thing, we had to find companies that will sponsor us, give us money and help us out with organizing and paying for everything.
Okay, so I think if we touch the financial part, I can ask Jhon. I know that you are involved in very interesting project.
Yep. So I'm business manager at BSB Junior Consulting, which is the junior enterprise of the school.
Okay.
So what is junior enterprise? It is an association with an economic and educational purpose, and it's not profit. So we are based on the operation of a consulting firm.
Okay.
And we can offer to companies a large number of commercial services.
Okay, and are you guys earning money by,
Yep.
proposing your consultations?
Yes.
And what is the average price for your services?
Right. Every price is personal with the study we're making. So we don't have an average, but it's around 2,000 or 3,000.
2,000 or 3,000 per client.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. So maybe we can also ask junior enterprises to sponsor some other student associations. In general, if you could start your own student association, what kind of association it would be?
I mean, for me, it would be something like melting pot.
Something
to be
like
honest,
melting pot.
yes.
Can you elaborate on the activities of melting pot? So you are welcoming our international students, right? What kind of services do you provide?
I mean, that's one part of what we do, but for instance, when they arrive in Dijon,
Yes.
we are the people that are going to pick them up at the, okay, I have the word in German, I'm sorry, where the trains are. We are the persons, the people that are going to pick them up, explain to them where they can go, what they can do in Dijon. If they have any question about the school or about the city, we help them out, we answer the questions.
Okay.
But we also organize some events like afterworks in bars in Dijon, or the next event will be melting wine, where
melting wine.
Yes,
wow.
where we work together with another association, where they will be able to taste wines from the whole world.
Okay, so basically you are organizing all type of events for students. Is it only for international students or also for French students?
No, we aim to, I mean, it's also in the name, it's melting pot. Pot means friends in French. And melting, like bringing people together, and we want to bring French students and foreign students together.
Okay, I see, interesting. Just another question. If you could, I mean, since you are in all sorts of different associations, you probably know how many associations exist in BSB. Could you tell us the number?
26.
Yeah,
26 different associations. Wow. So I believe that international students can choose any type of association. Yes. It can be something related more to the professional part or for more an entertaining part. I believe that when you are organizing different type of events, you are also kind of developing skills of project management, right? And can you tell us about maybe interesting project you had recently? Have you been maybe participating in some conferences with guest speakers? Anything happened maybe recently that you remembered the most?
If you want.
I mean, there are always conferences in BSB. The school really tries to give us a lot of interesting conferences. But one of those I remember the most is one that was 2 weeks ago with Equality and Cercle Pau, which are two associations of BSB. And one of the guest speakers was a professor from the University of Geneva on gender studies. And I mean, it was very interesting to have a new viewpoint on that question.
Okay.
And it's always different and it's always interesting.
Okay, so you are able to actually speak with them to exchange, I don't know, ideas, right?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
it's kind of a nice way to of networking as well. And for you, right. Jhon?
I think in Jean-Marie Tritant conferences.
Jean-Marie Tritant,
yeah,
okay.
So he's the CEO of, I don't remember the first name of the company.
Michel Augustin.
Michel
no,
Augustin, was it?
No.
Okay, we will check later on. Okay, but I remember also that, I mean, but probably you were not here in 2019. We had Alvin Roth visiting BSB, Mohamed Yunus as well, but I think with all the, in the light of recent events and the health crisis, we couldn't invite other international speakers, but it's great that you guys have this opportunity to meet interesting speakers. So I believe you also made a lot of friends during this year. What was challenging for you to meet new people, like from different cultures? Were you able to get along with international students, with French students?
Actually, the challenge is the language.
The language?
Yeah, so, but...
So you're studying in French, right?
Yeah, I study in French, so for me is the English the difficulty for try to make friends.
Okay.
But everybody talk many languages, so I talk Spanish, So
Okay.
maybe we can talk in Spanish, a little bit French, or maybe English for try to communicate.
Okay. And
So-
for you, Thomas, what was challenging?
I mean, it wasn't really challenging because I think at BSB everyone has the same wavelength. Like it has something. It feels like a family, and you really get along with everyone if you want to. You just have to want to be wanting it. Like the people are really nice here, and
Open.
Yeah, and open.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining our session today. Thank you for your time. I hope that this live session was insightful and informative to all viewers and potential BSB students. I remind you that you will have an opportunity to join our live chat right after the session. You can ask all of your questions to our guest students. Don't hesitate to turn on your microphone and jump into the interactive discussion with our students. This live session will be recorded, so it will be available online. Thank you very much, and special thanks to all our international students. See you. Bye.